Right, so what's up guys, this is Josh and this is Rooney episode 5, and as you saw last episode, I showed my Russian League team and me playing some games with it. And this is the best Russian League team I have. Some of you said, why don't you put and you cover right back from Zenit. So yeah, I've got him a right back and I've moved in a sub for Tozic because he is low on fitness. So yeah, as we search for a game, we come up against this Prem side with Aguero and Tevez up front, two fairly quick strikers which have quite good shots as well. Aguero is a tank for me. You've probably seen him play really well for me in some of my Rooney episodes, like the first three. You would have seen him play really well for me, and he's got a fairly fast defence as well. I think he's got a Man City team actually. I didn't realise. But anyway, he gets the first goal through a nice little run through Tevez, and he just passes it past my keeper as if he just couldn't dive. But anyway, I'll show what Doumbia can do with his little pace run through. And McGeady, I'll just say something about McGeady. He's got 5-star skills, 90 something pace, and he's an absolute tank for me. He just goes on so many little runs, and he goes, like I said, for about a K. So if you haven't got him already and you've got a Russian League or Irish team, then I would suggest getting him because he is one of the best players I've ever played with, along with Elia, who plays for Juventus, but that's completely off track. Anyway, Doumbia shows his pace yet again, just with a nice little run through. But I do score a sweaty goal. I do run it into the net if that's any consolidation. But yeah, I score a sweaty goal because I was drawing and I wanted to win. But he'll go and score the sort of sweaty cross back, which is fair enough because I scored the first sweaty goal. So he gets a nice little diving header through Aguero. And Aguero, I don't think Aguero has ever scored a header for me because I never really cross it that much because I haven't got that much height in the box. So I didn't really feel the need for it. But anyway, I get a penalty there through just through Ronaldo chopping through his defence. So I do get a penalty, which is a fairly cheap way to get a goal, I suppose, doing loads of tricks in his box, because if he misses a sliding tackle you will get a penalty pretty much instantly, because when you're doing tricks, sliding tackles can be risky if you do them wrong. But Eto's shot power and shot overall is actually really good. Like I've said, he goes for about 30k last episode, and he used to go for around 50, but he is one of the best players I've played with that's like worth his rating, you could say. Like for example, I don't think Gomez of Bayern Munich is worth his rating because his stats are pretty shocking on this game. But Eto is actually worth his rating, along with Aguero, who is worth his rating. He's been upgraded anyway now. So at the moment it's 4-4, it's in the 68th minute. And I've just got a nice little run here with Doumbia, some little tricks, and it just lets it past his keeper into the bottom left hand corner of the net. There's a nice little run there from Doumbia. Sorry. Anyway, Roberto Carlos, who plays centre defensive mid for me, you probably know about his long shots and how insane they are. But what's underrated, underlooked about him is his passing. He gets so many like assists for me, really. Anyway, Aguero gets a bullshit rebound there for his team. But the game does finish 6-5. We got a nice little consolidation goal at the end, but the game finished 6-5. And I got about 800 coins for that game. We move into another game after we move Tozic back to left mid, and we swap out the centre backs for fitness replacements. But this team we come against is actually pretty good. He has a highly rated attack, as you can see there, and all of his stats are actually better than mine. So in his team, he has yet again Tevez and Aguero, two players we saw last game. But in centre mids, he also has Sahin and Xabi Alonso, the two Real Madrid centre mids, and they have really good passing, and 3-2 pacey players like those two. Thought they were going to cause some serious problems for me in the back. I mean, it's actually a hybrid Prem / Serie A / Liga BBVA team, but it works pretty well. He's got 97 chemistry. I think all his players are in formation, etc. But I don't know what I was doing there. I think I must have been on my computer or something, like Facebook or whatever. But Eto and Doumbia link up really well. I've not really played Wagner Love since I've bought Eto, because Eto is a lot better than him. He still has 4-star skill moves, as Doumbia does as well, but his pace is bigger and bigger. His pace is, yeah, bigger is the word, isn't it? His pace is bigger and his shot is also better. That's but Doumbia gets a nice little finish past his keeper. I think it was Julio Cesar, his keeper. I played with Julio Cesar before, but I don't think he's all that great. He plays well for some, and it's all about the sort of keeper that you enjoy, isn't it? Really, like, I prefer playing with keepers like Joe Hart, who have good reflexes and diving, because I just let through stupid defensive mistakes a lot of the time. So a keeper like that works well for me. But if you're more of a defensive player, then a keeper with good positioning or something like that would probably suit you better. Beto gets a nice little goal for the 4th goal of the game. And my Russian league team, I don't know what I play so well with it, really. It's just one of those teams that you play really well with. Like, some people have certain combinations of players, etc., or something like that, that they play really well with, like silvers and bronzes that have crazy pace. I don't ever really play that well with bronzes. I'm alright with silvers, but I prefer playing with gold players and doing hybrids of that. Anyway, finished the game with 96,000 coins. As you see, my record is there: 294 wins, 114 losses. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Thanks.